Welcome to the jungle, the concrete jungle. Here, we're going to talk about race, religion, politics, white supremacy, everything. I wanted to bring something that was different. I wanted to bring something for us, as young Americans, young people, and young citizens of the world. I felt like this is deeper than just a conversation. This is getting to know people and understanding everybody's views so we can coexist. Because I believe a conversation will bring peace, will bring love, and will bring understanding. So come with me on this journey where we interview people and we talk to people about anything and everything to understand one another so we can become the new America and the new generation of the world.
Just start it now.
Yeah. Alright. These are my lovely co-hosts, Nia Rideout and Vanessa Okoji. Two great, lovely women. So, first we're going to talk about police brutality. Is it us or is it the media? What do you guys think?
Do you want to start?
No, you got it.
What do you mean, is it us?
Like, we live in Georgia. We live in Henry County, Georgia. Sorry to give so much information. But, do you really think you see a lot of police brutality against black people in Henry County? Or do you think that every time we post one video of police brutality, it's so hyped up that it's just like, dang, it's happening everywhere, every cop's bad? So do you think it's either the media that makes it seem like it's more oversaturated, or do you think it's us?
Okay. I don't think that it's gonna be in Henry County. Like, Henry County, we're not on the map yet. You know what I mean? Like, nobody knows where Henry County is. We're just like kind of a family type thing. But I don't think that it's over hyped or over, like, I don't think that it's just the media. I think that the media is a catalyst to help us see it happening more. Because the media is not even picking up everything that's happening. You know what I mean? It's literally like the biggest things that get on the media. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I feel like maybe it's not happening in your backyard because of where you chose to live, but that doesn't mean that it's not happening.
Yeah, but I also think the media doesn't, like, it shows all the bad, no good. I'm not saying, cops are just great, but they show us just bad, and it also makes you feel like every cop is bad, but not everyone is bad.
Yeah. I don't think it's fair to say that all cops are bad cops.
Alright, so what do y'all say to, like, the fact that we live in the South? You know what I mean? Some people could be like, we live in the Bible Belt. If anything, it should be worse here. So why do you think it's worse in, like...
I don't think that it's not here. It's definitely here. It's just not... It's
pretty
not
sure it's in
here.
Clayton County, but
it's going across the street a little bit. It's there.
Yeah,
and I think also, like, because, like, if you go to certain parts, it's either, like, really rural, where it's, like, we don't like black folks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or you go to, like, the hood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's, like, those people who don't like black folks in the rural areas, they're coming for you. And in the hood, they're coming for you. They think, oh, we're gonna get you with drugs, or we're gonna get you.
We're gonna catch you.
We're gonna kill you. Yeah. We're coming for you somehow. So it's like Henry County is like a mix of everyone, and it's like literally down the street is. Maybe I shouldn't say where we go to school or nothing like that, but yeah, like literally like. Just because we're in this close-knit, you know, kind of thing, we don't really see it with our own eyes, but it's definitely happening.
Okay.
What do you think?
Alright, well, I think... Okay, so, where I work at, I meet a lot of cops, you know what I mean? And you meet some good ones, like, you do meet some good ones. But, like, there are some bad ones. So, I know this is weird, off topic, but do you feel sometimes safe in Henry County? Like, where we live, you feel safe, so, like, when things do happen, pop off. Say you somewhere else, you don't know how to react to it. You know what I mean?
Well, if I was down in Atlanta and, like, we got pulled over, I would feel more nervous there than I would here. Because I've got pulled over before. And, like, yeah, I was nervous because it was like, oh, my God, I got pulled over. But I feel like in Atlanta, I would probably be like, I would not know what to do. Like, I don't know.
You know, honestly, though, I personally don't feel like I've ever been nervous being pulled over. Maybe because of who I am.
No, it was because I was driving. But
You're illegal. I was driving. But like, I've never been like nervous. But like, I just feel like that's just because like I know that there's nothing that you can do. Like, there's nothing that you can get me for, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But for, like, the average person, you know, you never know if it's, like, your last day, you know?
Yeah.
Alright. One thing I had a conversation about with this cop, he was a U.S. Marshal or something like that, right? He was like, the fact that, like, okay, so he had a person he pulled over, you know what I mean, one time. And, like, sometimes I was asking him basically, do you ever feel like, as a black cop, you know what I mean, do you ever feel like you're selling out your people in a sense when you pull over another black person? Like, you know, shouldn't let him go. You know what I mean? But he was saying that, like, he tried to give the guy a break because he had, like, basically a pound of weed, you know what I mean? Enough to go to jail, basically. And he was like, you know, I'm trying to help you out. I'm trying to, even like, hey, you know, just put your seatbelt on. The guy's trying to argue with him, like, I have a seatbelt on, you know what I mean? The guy's looking like, you know what I mean? So eventually his officer, like, higher person above him came and was just like, oh, saw it, and there's nothing he can do. So do you sometimes think, like, you know, like, when they say we selling our own, do you think it's like, we're just saying that sometimes, you know what I mean? Like, they really do think that sometimes they're trying to help us in the way they can, but they don't know how to. So we shouldn't put so much pressure on them. Like, when they do, like, let's say, like, the guy who's defending, nobody be mad at me, but the guy who's defending Nipsey Hussle's killer, everybody's like, he's a sellout right now because he's defending another person.
Well, yeah, I feel like black people put money over everything, money over our own. That's what you're trying to say?
It's like, in a sense. No, yeah. It's just more like when you're another black person, and let's say, like, you're trying to, when you have to, like, you left the hood, you know what I'm saying? You ain't riding for us. You ain't down for us. And then let's say you do marry a white girl or something like that. Oh, you switched up. You know, like OJ or something like that. He a coon or something like that because he switched up. So, like, same way with a cop who, like, when black cop puts away a black person, you know what I mean? It's like we be like, we're always like, oh, you a sellout. Sometimes you think it's like,
if we doing something wrong, we doing something wrong. Like, I don't feel like they should give us a pass because we're the same, like, black on, like, come on, let's be fair.
I feel like if you say you have to act this way because we got the same skin, you're being indirectly racist. Like, you're supposed to do this because we're black. But it's like, yeah, I'm always gonna support a black person first.
Look out for us.
But I'm not gonna be like, you do whatever because you're black, because at the end of the day you have a higher standard, you know what I'm saying?
It's still your job. Your job is to make sure people following the law. So just kind of do it. Like, if you would let the white person go in a sense, then let the black person go in a sense. If you wouldn't, it goes for both. Yeah. Like, no special treatment.
But then I also feel like if you feel like you deserve a pass, that says a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I know it's kind of like digressing, but I feel like a lot, it's like two kinds, and I don't know how to say this without being like really controversial.
So, why are black people Democrats and white people Republicans? And what is it okay if we support Republicans as black people?
Well, I feel like I'm more on the Republican side. Like, I know everyone's pretty much a mix of the both, but just personally, the way I think about things, like how people are on welfare, don't agree with that. But the only thing I think that's really democratic with me is how I agree with abortion. But yeah.
So what do you agree with Republicans?
Everything else, pretty much.
Which, like what?
Like, you know how they say white people are Republicans because they kind of feel like they don't agree with handouts. They feel like they worked hard on their own.
How you gonna work hard if you have 300 years head start?
I guess that's true, but don't forget, black people used to be Republicans, and then we just flipped the switch. You know what I mean?
Right.
Where'd that come from?
I kind of feel like black people are only like Democrats because they're brainwashed into being Democrats, and I'm not saying like, oh my God, you're being a Democrat because you like welfare, like, because welfare is good in certain situations. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like insurance, like Obamacare, for example. You know, that was beneficial to people.
Good for a little help, but once you're on your feet, you better start working.
But then I also feel like people are just Democrats because of the little institutions that are put into place, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like this Democrats sell you a dream of needing to be the victim, if that makes sense. Yeah. Like they tell you, if you go to Republican, like Trump said, just vote for me, what do you have to lose? You know, it's like you already are in the mentality of like, what do I really have to lose? You know what I'm saying? Because like you already like are painted a picture of I'm already losing. You know what I mean? Like let me think of an example.
I kind of feel like the brainwashing part is right. Almost like how I feel like slavery almost brainwashed us into thinking we need the white man's help.
Right.
And the government in this case would be considered the white man. They're giving us the handouts. And it's continuing to take it even when we don't need it.
And
we're lazy.
I really feel like it's in the Reconstruction era, when Democrats, black people were trying to get the chance to vote. You know what I'm saying? And the person who gave it to them was a Democrat, Lyndon B. Johnson. You know what I'm saying? He said, and he is recorded on video literally saying, if we let them get the right to vote, they're going to vote for us for the next 200 years. And that's already, that's the handout. Because it's like, we were Republican, but because we got that handout from the Democrat, we're like, oh shoot, these are the people who are supporting us. You know what I'm saying? And even if the Republicans freed the slaves, it wasn't like, I mean, it's like a whole new generation, a whole new era.
And I don't think we're really taught, like, in itself. Because when I was younger, I thought, I'm black, I'm a Democrat. And I think that's how a lot of kids think.
Okay, well, so wait, hold on. So then do you support Trump? Because
I'm gonna be honest with myself, I don't really keep up with everything. I keep up with what I believe, but I didn't watch all that election stuff and see what he's about. Like, I'm not gonna. The only reason why I would say I'm not a Trump supporter is because, to be honest, I'm hearing all these bad things about him, but I haven't heard anything good that he's for.
That's also that's true. The thing. I think that there's 3 points. The media paints Trump, and I'm not saying that I support Trump. I do not support Trump, but I do support some Republican beliefs, but I don't support Trump. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And the media paints him as this villain, and they say Republicans are Trump. If you're a Republican, you're a Trump supporter, and that's not true.
People don't even realize that. Not police brutality. Incarceration rates have went down since he's been in. Look at that lady Kim Kardashian got out of jail. Just saying.
That's a whole nother topic. But no, like really though, I feel like because he's portrayed as this terrible person, people automatically like reject what he says. They don't even know what I'm saying. I know like plenty of kids in the classroom. F Trump. But you don't know anything about Trump. And that's why I feel like I can't really say much about him. Because I don't know anything. And I feel like if you have different beliefs as a black person, and I mean like we're kids, you know, we really are not. We're just now voting. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna vote the same way our parents vote.
Okay,
right now.
Question: did Trump do one thing? Because we all just turned. You're 18, 19, 18. Did Trump encourage you, after him winning, did it encourage you to vote more than ever?
No.
Whether it's for him or not?
Not at all.
I was always taught to vote. My parents vote for everything. I was never going to be the person who wouldn't vote. So I don't think he encouraged me to vote, but I was like, it showed me like a lot of people who are like, I'm not going to vote. Or I took this this election as a joke. You know, I didn't think he was going to win, so I just voted for him. Like, it's stuff like that really, like, opens eyes for people, you know? Like, not necessarily, I would have voted anyways, even if I don't like Hillary, because Hillary is not for the black person. Yeah, that's true. She claimed
especially her husband. They got, like, mad people stop and frisk with their era and all that stuff. People didn't realize.
Yeah, but it's like, you got two bads and one's just less bad.
I'm the opposite way. My parents they stopped voting. They just don't vote for anything. They kind of like, what's the point? Because what is this called? The other people who have the higher weight on it?
Majority?
Electoral
College?
Yeah, them. They got more weight. And then my sister, she always like, oh, our votes don't matter. It's all rigged. It's all fake and stuff like that.
Well, I mean, you could say that. Look at Stacey
I just kind of believe, what does my vote have to say? Like, I'm just one person.
And that's like a whole nother thing, though. I feel like the Electoral College really should be abolished because the popular vote...
We're a population now. We're not...
like the popular vote really is not anything. You know what I'm saying? Because when candidates go like to elections, they go to those small states that are going to have more electoral votes because because they don't have as many people. It's like I don't know the technicalities, but I know those small states or those things have a lot of electoral votes. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like I can go to 5 states, win all their electoral, and winner takes all. Like if you are the majority, you're winning.
Exactly.
And it's like you don't have to go to the rest of the country, even if the whole country is not voting for you.
And that's what
you're
Hillary
still
did.
gonna win.
Yeah.
If you went to those states and won, you know.
Well, my thing is this, like right here, right? I could see how someone might be like, "What's the point of voting?" Because look at like Stacey Abrams, right? It was proven that some of the votes were like changed, right? Or some of the votes were like missing.
I don't think it was proven, but I think it was like.
Okay, then we can use
we can use
Bill. What was his name? Bush, the son, the dumb one, that one, not saying dumb. Least intelligent. Yeah. So in Florida, right? Remember when he was when he won, but he won the Electoral College, or what? He won the other one.
Don't ask me.
Well, he won one side, basically.
I started paying attention after
Obama. That's true. He won one side, but after like years ago, maybe 2-3 years ago, they found like a empty storage room, basically with votes, basically saying that he didn't win Florida, and if he didn't win Florida, meaning he shouldn't have won that election. So I can see how people be like, "What's the point of voting?" You know what I mean? I personally voted because I ain't gonna lie, Stacey Abrams, that was my first person voting for. You know, because I was just now turning age, and I ain't gonna lie, I did vote for her because she was black. I didn't know all her policy, but she just sounded good.
And that's another thing that triggers me. All these people vote for other people because they're black. Yes, I want to see us thrive, but don't just expect me to vote for you because you're like me. Do something good.
Yeah. So do you think Obama helped? Truth be told, do you think he really did good, or we were so enamored and so we're?
I feel like.
But like the fact that he was gonna be the first black president, infatuated, yeah. He was gonna be the first black president ever. We just probably showed up just because
pretty
we
sure
didn't
he
care.
Probably won just because he was black. Like
I feel like the first time it's because he was black.
Yeah.
The second time it's because he was black. He was a people person. I don't really know exactly what's happening because 2008, I'm 8 years old. I don't really see. I don't know what policies are coming out. I can't really be like, oh, this is what happened to the economy. But I know like he had a certain swag about him that made people like him. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if anything happened. I really can't tell you. I know he did create more jobs and stuff like that. And now, like when he was leaving, it's seeming like Trump created all these jobs and he did all this, but he's only made manufacturing come back to America, but there's so many other sectors of industries that are still not in America. You know what I'm saying? That are still not thriving. So it's not fair for me to comment on it if I don't really know.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. All right. So 2021?
2020.
2020. Who you voting for? Are you voting? Well, are you?
I'm voting for Joe Biden.
You vote for Joe Biden? Why? Why?
Like I said, I like Obama. That's Obama's best friend. So.
I was gonna vote for Kamala Harris, but this may sound weird. I didn't get a good energy from her. I feel like, yes, she's Jamaican, so she's the Jamaican thing, but I feel like she only pulled that up only because she wanted that vote. I didn't feel like it was really genuine.
And I feel like that's like another thing. I feel like that's what I mean when they say like they're brainwashing you, because it's like they want you to identify with them in some kind of way, but if you really think about it, we're not the same. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We're not. And
certain things people don't understand. Like I be in class sometimes we tell them, Corey, I'm cold as hell, and you talking about, I'm like, no, white people and black people, our bodies are different. Like exactly. I am cold, and you are talking about it's hot. Like, you know what I'm saying? For sure, but I mean, I hear Stacey Abrams might be running. Joe Biden, I would like to see this. Honestly, Bernie Sanders, I ain't gonna lie, free college coming around.
No,
I might just have to vote.
See, that's another thing though. I don't know, like I kind of feel like the Democratic platform is becoming more and more socialist, and I really don't like that. Like, and by that I mean like everything, like that whole welfare thing. Personally, I want free college. I would go to the college of my choice if I had free college.
Tuskegee,
but I don't feel like certain things we charging for should we really be charging for.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Right, you cannot.
The books expensive for no reason for one semester.
But like on the grand scale, I feel like everything should not be provided by the government. I feel like there's that certain satisfaction of living the American dream and working your way up.
True, they go getter mentality.
Getting your own house, not having the house given to you. You know what I'm saying? There's something.
When you go to bed,
you appreciate it more. Like,
and I feel like that's like I said, the Democrats are like telling you, you need this. You're going to be victim, so you need to have this given to you. And I mean,
so what part of Democrats do you agree with that makes you a Democrat?
Like I said, I vote the way my parents gonna vote. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I didn't know, and I don't know any better. And I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm a Republican, because I haven't done no research to just be like, I'm a Republican. But